I was talking to that one chick up in there, man. She got a boyfriend and shit, man. You know, even females who are fives and shit, man, are taken. Everything's taken in this area, bro. It's like, because there's so many men. There's too many men to compete with, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's on the real. You know, you get a female, she interested in you, but she got a husband or she got a boyfriend or some shit. So as I say, okay, yeah, this is pretty much done up out here. It's not just the Bay Area, bruh. It's all over the fucking goddamn country. This is what I hear, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. It's all over the goddamn country. You know, but you can't even get, you know, you can't even get a woman and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, can't even get a woman out here nowadays because of the competition. Look, man, men are gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do whatever they want to do. You can't really blame men for going out and just getting laid and shit. You know, Chaz and Tyrone's, they're the ones who are not really, you know, struggling in the dating market. Because I have a friend that is a Arabic Chad, and he get laid way more than I do, bruh. Way more by a far margin. Okay. And he thinking, you know, that I get laid and stuff because, you know, I'm black, I got the BBC and shit. I'm like, dude, that shit don't mean nothing, bruh. That shit don't mean nothing. Nothing, nothing. Even if you're good looking, you're still gonna have problems. It doesn't matter if you're under an 8, you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna have problems. Now, if you're a 7, you're just making it to get a girlfriend. I agree with some of the incels, what they say, you know, facing LMS. You know, I agree with a lot of what they saying. They saying if you're a 7 as a guy, then you're not gonna have problem getting a girlfriend. It's the guys that's under a 7 that's gonna have a problem getting a girlfriend. Now, if you're a 7, you're still gonna struggle a bit because you're competing with the 8, 9s, and 10s in the guy section. You see what I'm saying? You're competing with the 8, 9s, and 10s in the guy section. So the thing is you're pretty much gonna have to move to a new location in the world. It's the only hope for a lot of dudes, man. I can't stress this enough. You gotta get your passport. We all gotta get our passport. You gotta get money and get the fuck out of here, or you're gonna stay in this fucked up dating world forever. Okay? We're talking about forever until the end of your days. You're gonna be old and you're gonna be alone because you decided not to move away from this fucking fucked up dating world madness out here in America, bro. You see what I'm saying? You have to move to a new country, bro, or it's over. You see what I'm saying? Don't, you know, get your resources and then travel. You see what I'm saying? Get your resources up and travel, bro. A lot of guys who are not trying to better themselves and get up out of here, bro, you're pretty much done for the rest of your life. And take it from me, bro. I've been struggling for the last 10 years trying to find a new girlfriend. Throughout my 30s, I didn't have a girlfriend. I had sleeping buddies. I was fucking in my 30s, but I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't have a chick at all. I had girlfriends in my 20s before social media, okay? My last commitment was in 2006, okay? And I had to go back to that girl after we broke up the first time. I had to go back because I couldn't find nothing else. See what I'm saying? In LA, I fucked a virgin in LA. I had a little bit more leeway in LA because I was black and there wasn't a whole lot of black men to go around. Hispanic chicks in LA that like black men. You see what I'm saying? So I was in the spot where, you know, I'm supposed to have been. Now, in my area, I got zero luck with females in my area. Zero. San Jose, it's a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because the Hispanic chicks, they're more into like, black dudes than Asian women. So of course, yeah, I'm gonna have zero luck where I'm at. Even if I do have a female that has interest in me, she has a boyfriend already. Like I said, out here in the Bay Area, men totally outnumber the women. What they call 40 to 1, bruh. 40 men to a woman out here, bruh. Of course I'm gonna have struggles, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna have struggles. A lot of dudes done found them a girlfriend and tried to put a ring on it right away because they ain't got nothing else. They was single for 5 years and couldn't find a girlfriend for 5 years, and finally lucked up and got a girlfriend. Okay, lucked up and got a girlfriend, and then they try to keep her. A lot of dudes are like opening doors, they're getting candy out, they're buying gifts when they first meet the female because they're trying to make a good impression because there's not a whole lot of women to go around. They've been single for so long and they start becoming simps after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, in America, a lot of men can't afford to have standards because of the lack of pussy to go around. You see what I'm saying? When there's a lack of pussy, dudes start simping. You see what I'm saying? Because they can't get no pussy. They desperate. Just like that one video, or what's his name, Replicant Fist. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get Elliot Rodgers up out of here, man. You gotta go, Elliot Rodgers. Kick that motherfucker out. Motherfuckers start simping because there's a lack of pussy in the society, man. You see what I'm saying? There will be no simping. We have plenty of beautiful women to go around. But that's the problem of the U.S. It's the lack of women. There's not enough beautiful women or women in general to go around. So men start simping, and they think that's the only way to fucking get to the female's draws is to become a simp. Okay? Reason why there's less simping in a place like Thailand is because there's plenty of women to go around. So men are not gonna like take women seriously because they got all these options. Just like women over here, it's reverse over here. It's reverse over here. There's not a whole lot of women. There's not a whole lot of women to go around. So then you become. So then the fucking simps are born. Okay, so men become simps. They ain't got a whole lot of options. So they're gonna try to simp their way to a female's heart. Okay? A whole lot of that. It's like this. Over there, the average women are having problems getting men. It's reverse over here. It's totally reverse out here. You feel me? So that's what's really going on in society. Well, I figured it all out. You know what I mean? I've been figured it out, but I really did the math this time around. It's like, when there's a shortage of food, motherfuckers are gonna act up, they're gonna fight over it, they're gonna simp over it, okay? They're gonna get scraps and they're gonna run with it. They're gonna date fat women, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna date land whales because there's not a whole lot of pussy to go around. They're gonna get, they bring their pride down as a man and take whatever life gives them. You see what I'm saying? When you got the elites or famous men fucking your bitch like Drake, okay? Especially an 8, 9, or a 10, that bitch belongs to the streets. An 8, 9, or 10, she is not faithful to anybody. Even if you got money. Even if you got money, those 8, 9s, and 10s are for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Rich, famous men are passing these fucking women around like blunts. Okay? That's why you see the same fucking female in Hollywood dating all the dudes, because there's not enough, women to go around. not enough. You know, we ain't had, like I said, man, we ain't had a war in so long. We haven't had a war in so long. So therefore, the men just keep on multiplying. So these are the men who you got to compete with. Now, if there was a war, like a World War III, let me tell you, it'd be a lot easier to get pussy nowadays. Straight up, even with in social media. If there was a war and like 2 million people or 2 million men got killed off, it'd be a lot easier. Maybe 3 or 4 million people. You know what I'm saying? And then another war pop off, and 3 or 4 more million men get knocked off, especially the youngsters. Because those, believe it or not, you know, those are your competition too. The guys who are younger than you. I'm not like saying, you know, I'm not like, no offense to men that are younger than me, okay? Like, I know you guys are getting your pussy or whatever, and some of you guys are struggling. It don't matter if you're young or old, you're struggling too. You see what I'm saying? But those are your competition right there. You know what I'm saying? For the young pussy. You're competing against young men for young pussy. You feel me? And these dudes, they got tight faces and shit. You know what I'm saying? They Chaz and Tyrone's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now there's a whole lot of men to compete with. That's what's really going on in America. It's like there's a lack of pussy in America. So a lot of men are gonna have problems. That's why you have to, you guys know how much they done fucked it up in the dating world. You know, being greedy, you know, trying to make money and shit. Getting too greedy. You ever heard that term? Everything corrupted once man touch it? Once man get his hands on something, man, everything is corrupt. He'll rig that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything is rigged because of men. Men, the hunger for power, the hunger for money, it drives men to invent things so they can get an edge over other men. That's what it's about. And population control, okay? Let's talk about population control. A lot of men, you know, are not going to be able to, is not going to procreate. Let me tell you. A lot of men are not going to be able to procreate because of the dating apps. That's why you have to abandon ship. A lot of men have fucked up this country. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you competing with the lesbos, you competing with the lesbian women, you competing with all these other fucking like women out here. These fucking lesbos are turning these females out, and they're turning them into like men haters and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an average guy, you're gonna have a whole lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at my life, and I, you know, as an average black man, and I'm looking at the Arabic Chad. Of course, he's younger than me. The guy's like, what, 32 years old? Okay, he has no struggle getting pussy. He got a 12-girl rotation. That's what he told me last time. He's fucking 12 women. He's a certified Arabic Chad. Certified. Okay? He's a certified Arabic Chad. And when you think about it, you look at your life and you look at his, okay, yeah. That's why you're struggling, because there's bigger men out here, bigger and better fish coming around eating up the little fish. You feel me? Like the animal kingdom, bro. When the lion come, bro, everybody scatter, bro. Jackals, whatever. You know, fucking hyenas and shit. Everybody scatter when the big lion come. And that's what's really going on in the dating world, bro. It's the big lions eating off the little lion's plate. See what I'm saying? Unless you got money, then you can combat. You can fight that lion. Shit. 1369. You ain't got no money, bro. You ain't gonna be able to fight that lion. You ain't gonna be able to fight these lions. Now, if you had a lot of money, you can compete with these Chads and Tyrones. You could. You know what I'm saying? If you had a lot of money, but a lot of cats ain't got a lot of money. They ain't got that money like that. So therefore, you're gonna have to fucking, you know, pack bags. You know what I'm saying? Move to another country, bruh. Or you're gonna stay in a situation for the remainder of your life. I'm not playing. I'm not talking about just the next 5 years. You're gonna stay like this, and then finally, you turn a certain age after 5 more years, then you come out. Nah. This is a thing where you're gonna have to like sacrifice to get out of the matrix. You're gonna have to start sacrificing things and working hard just so you can get out the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Just so you could get out, or it's gonna be a forever thing. You got two choices. You could either stay here and be like this for the rest of your life, okay, eating leftovers and shit like that, or get nothing at all, or you're gonna have to struggle for the next 5 years, maybe 10 years, getting out of the matrix, where so you don't have to deal with all this struggling and shit out here that a lot of dudes are going through. You feel me? 1669. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't tripping about the long haul with the lotto, because I ain't going nowhere. Kelcat ain't going nowhere. Oh shit. 52. No, this is San Jose. I gotta turn off my engine, bro. I gotta turn off my engine. This ain't where I turn my engine off. Okay, 16, 69. I think this is it. I think this is it. Okay. I think this is it. It's spooky like a motherfucker up here. Shit. I'm trying to. Is this it? Nothing. Damn. $13.69. I don't see it. Is this it? I think this is it. That's 1642. Man. Okay, no, this is not the street. This is not the street. Okay, I'm on the wrong street, guys. And let me tell you, man, back in the day, feminism wasn't as strong as it is today, bruh. When I was coming up, yeah, we had feminism, but it wasn't as strong. You see what I'm saying? We had feminism, but it wasn't as strong. Today, feminism is strong. Like, it can only get stronger from here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta abandon this ship, man. Do what you gotta do. Play lotto, or, you know what I'm saying? See if you can get lucky. Get Bitcoin. Get your passports and shit. You feel me? Get your passports on. Because it's not gonna get any better. It's gonna keep on getting worse. Why? Because of greedy ass men. You feel me? Greedy ass men who are manginous puss beggars and do everything that females, say and shit, bruh. 16, 1369. And these guys are in charge, man. You know what I'm saying? These guys they're in charge. Okay, I see it now. I see 1369. I see it. Apartment 4, apartment 4. So, I'm sorry, guys. We been know it was over, but I really did the math on this shit this time around. I knew it was over for the dating scene because it's been like hella years and I haven't had a consistent girlfriend. And I never was an ugly guy coming up, bro. I was like good looking in my fucking goddamn 20s and my early 30s. You know what I'm saying? Apartment. Goddamn, I came into the wrong spot. You know what I'm saying? And then I started having problems in 2012. I should have known it was over back then. Okay. What's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's put that down there. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let me tell you something real quick, dude. Every single fucking woman has a man in San Jose. You can't find no single women anywhere. That's how fucked up it is out here. They got I'm in San Jose right now. They got what they call, I'm in San Jose. San Jose is nicknamed Man Jose, okay? Because there's so many goddamn men out here. I just dropped off some food at a door and a female, she opened up the door and she had a dude, you feel me, up in there. You know what I'm saying? All the women are taken here. When you got 40-to-1 ratio, okay, when there's a 40-to-1 ratio, you're gonna have problems getting a girlfriend, bro. When there's a 40 to 1 ratio, you're gonna have problems. It's only natural that you have a problem because you're competing with so many men. But like I said before, we haven't had a war, okay, in I don't know how long. Last war we had, love, was World War. A lot of competition for the pussy, okay? Of course we had Vietnam War and shit like that, and the Gulf War. But those didn't really do anything to the male population. You see what I'm saying? So when America has become so goddamn powerful, okay, that you're not allowing nature to fucking take its place. When the population control happens, you're not able to let, you know what I mean? Because you're too powerful. Normally, men fight each other, or there's nations going against each other and shit. You feel me? These wars take place because of population control. It's just like the animal kingdom or the bug kingdom or whatever, the species or whatever. It's like the only way life can keep going is that the big bugs eat the small bugs. Simple as that. The only way, the Only way life can keep going, the circle of life can keep going, is if the big frogs eat the small frogs. Okay, that's the only way like life can keep going. But when you got a fucking nation that has way more men than women, that's when things are gonna get hectic. A lot of problems gonna happen. You feel me? There's gonna be a lot of problems in nature because you interfere with nature. Nature said you gotta die so the next man can procreate or the next man can live. Okay? But when you got a nation that's so powerful that nobody comes along and picks a fight with, your population, your men population is gonna increase with time, and it's gonna cause a problem. It's gonna cause an imbalance. Okay? They fucked the country up big time, bruh. Greedy motherfuckers, man. You know, greed, wealth, all that stuff, bruh. It's like, you know, for the love of money, they will fuck their own goddamn nation up, bruh. You know, because everybody's trying to live comfortable. Everybody's going after that fucking mighty dollar. You feel me? Where am I? Fuck. Everybody's going after that mighty dollar. You know, everybody's, you know, I gotta go get back on the freeway. Everybody's trying to best other men. All the men are trying to dominate other men. Other races are trying to dominate other races. You see what I'm saying? And so they'll destroy the planet in the process. You see what I'm saying? So when you interfere with nature, a lot of bad things are going to happen. And that's what the U.S. has done throughout the years. It's interfere with nature. You see what I'm saying? The reason why, like I said, the reason why there are wars is to control the population. That's the reason why there's wars. Okay, everybody came out with nukes, right? So then everybody started being on their best behavior when they came out with nukes. That means there's not going to be any, I gotta go this way. There's not going to be any population control popping off, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know, like I said before, man, we're human, we're a species or whatever. We're supposed to go to war with each other for population control. Once they cut off the war because the U.S. became so goddamn powerful that the men start to overly increase after a while. Okay? You know, and let me tell you, the United States of America, they love to interfere with nature, bruh. That's the reason why our planet is all fucked up right now. It's more than just overly populating with men, you see what I'm saying? Also, the fucking goddamn, you know, environment and shit is fucked up. Global warming and all that other shit. So it's like when men get a hold of something, you know, they destroy it. Look at all the other planets. They probably would have like billions and billions and zillions of years ago. All the planets probably had people on it, bro. It's the men that destroyed those planets. I'm pretty sure Mars had life on there, bro. Long time ago. Because this planet is turning into Mars nowadays. With the fucking goddamn with the global warming and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, the ice is melting, you know, in the North Pole and the South Pole and all that shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it's like men love to interfere with nature. And so there's a consequence to that, though. You can lose your planet. You can overpopulate, you know, you can overpopulate the men when you interfere with nature. You know what I'm saying? When you start inventing things that destroy the planet, believe it or not, blood, like In the next like 10 years, we won't have much of a population because of the dating apps. Mark my words. In the next 10 years, the population is going to shrink even more. There's no babies being born. Why? Because you let females have too much power, you fucking dumbass. Fucking dumb, you fucking mangina simp. You fucked up everything. And they don't care. They're not trying to fix the problem. You get rid of the dating apps, okay, then females will have no fucking choice but to go to the bars and clubs to meet men like they used to. Okay? Okay? Women are going to, do as they please and act on their fucking hypergamy. It's in their nature to seek the man with the most resources, and with the superior genes and shit. The superior genetics. It's in their nature. So of course, dudes who are average, they're gonna have problems nowadays, bruh, because they're competing with the more superior men. Okay. So nowadays, if you're having problems, that means that the females they're trying to destroy you, basically. They're trying to they're trying to wipe your genes from the face of the earth, bro. They're trying to fucking get rid of you. The only way that you cannot get rid of and save your seed, okay? The only way you can save your seed, you gotta get resources, okay? You gotta get resources, and then you gotta get, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of America, or you're not gonna be able to pass your genetics. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to pass your genetics to the next life. Okay, your genetics nowadays is gonna die with you. Okay, you will be the end of your bloodline if you don't do something about it. See what I'm saying? If you don't get control of this situation, you got to get control of the situation, bro. I don't care. Win lotto, invest your money. Make sure that you're able to have babies. That nobody's trying to erase your genes from the face of the planet. Or what I meant was that make sure nobody erases your genes from the face of the planet. You're gonna have to move to another country and procreate out there. That's the only option for a lot of men. That's the only option for a lot of men. A lot of average men are having problems in America. But let me tell you, you won't have no problems in Thailand or Vietnam, or you won't have any problems in Thailand. You don't have problems there. Why? Because you are a foreigner, you are unique, you speak English, okay? So eventually, females will gravitate towards you when you hit out there to Thailand or Colombia or Brazil. You're just different from all the rest. So you have to get away from the saturation, is what I'm trying to say, man. It's too saturated out here. It's too saturated to compete. All men are trying to fucking, a lot of men nowadays are trying to self-improve, okay? They try to self-improve because they want female attention. So you got a bunch of dudes with a lot of money online that you got to compete with, straight up. And it's going to be hard to stick out if you ain't got no bread, man. Or looks-wise. And then you got motherfuckers hating on you too, man. Like, they ain't getting pussy and shit like that. You trying to step to a chick or whatever, you're going to lose every single time, man, because motherfuckers love to hate on you. Let me tell you, man, motherfuckers hate on Kelcat out here a lot. I don't go to certain, diners and shit out here, because I don't trust the cook, Motherfuckers might tamper with your food and shit. You know? So it's pretty much a wrap. The dating world is not going to return back to the way it used to, fellas. That's how I look at it. That's the reason why I'm so comfortable with long-term goals, because I ain't going nowhere, dog. Okay? I got plenty of time to hit the lotto before I'm 60 years old. Right? I got time. I got time to get a couple of fucking goddamn jackpots, right? I got enough time because I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays you're gonna have to rely on luck to get whatever you get in the dating world and money too. See what I'm saying? But like I taught you how to increase your luck. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get out there and take risk. You gotta try, and try again. Try again and try again, try again. No matter how many times you lose, eventually that one time you're gonna win. Now, if I had a lot of money, Kelcat wouldn't be single right now. You see what I'm saying? Because I would be able to compete even with that dude that I saw in front of me, who was superior to me. Okay, bigger skull, bigger hands, bigger feet. It don't matter. It don't matter if I got muscle or not. The guy is still genetically superior. So I'm saying that's the one who I'm competing with. The guy with the brand new fucking tricked out BMW. His windows was tinted and shit. You see what I'm saying? He had that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Just parked out there at the gas station. And I'm like, this is what I'm competing with right here. You know, I'm seeing dudes with average looking females with BMWs, Benzes and shit like that. Let me tell you, all the dudes who got resources and looks, they got all the women, bro. That's what's going on. They got all the women. I gotta eat my food, man. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking around to see who got the women now. You know, like I said the other day, I saw a brother who had a fucking Maserati that was tricked out, okay? He had a girlfriend that was nice looking. She was a nice 7, okay? She was a 7. She wasn't no 8. You know what I'm saying? She was a 7, bruh. And that's what it takes for you to get a beautiful girl as a black man. You know what I'm saying? As a black man out here, you gotta have your shit together, or these females are not gonna deal with you, man. You don't have what these other dudes have, you ain't gonna get no woman, bro. I'm looking at all the black dudes. You know, I'm looking at what they got and who they with and shit like that. These dudes, let me tell you, they got all the women. If you broke, you making a certain amount of money, like you a $50,000 nigga, you ain't gonna get no pussy, man. Or if you do, it'll be only for a limited amount of time. So a lot of men gonna have to take action, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to take action, or you're gonna stay in the situation forever, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stay in that situation forever. That's why I say, like, I ain't going nowhere. Coke ain't going nowhere. That's why I'm not in a big rush to hit the lotto, hit the jackpot. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing dudes with 6 foot, they 6 foot tall, Chad like, walking around with that average looking females. We let women have too much power, man. We let women have too much power. Now everything is fucked up. They don't want to say that it's fucked up, but it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So the only way I can compete is through resources, bro. That's the only way the average man can compete out here. The moment I hit a jackpot, I'm out of this country, man. That's my retirement money right there. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, it's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get any better out here, bro. I'm telling you, when it comes to dating, man. And like I said, man, they know they fucked up. They don't want to acknowledge that they fucked up, but they fucked up big time. They fucked up big time. Sometimes I wish the dating apps was never invented, blood. But they were. You know what I'm saying? In the next 100 years, blood, we won't have a planet. Why they thinking they looking for Mars and shit to have water and shit on it, huh? You know what I'm saying? Why you think they having, they looking on Mars for water? Cause they know this planet ain't gonna last, man. Men, the men fuck this country up. Like, it's not the women, it's the men. The men are doing it. They're making it more complicated to live. Look, man, the cost of living have went up. The cost of pussy has went up. You know what I'm saying? Everything has went up throughout the years. Life ain't got better. Life hasn't gotten better throughout the years. Life has gotten worse throughout the years. For the average man. For the average man, man. Life was a lot easier back in the 90s, but life, you know what I'm saying? Life was a lot easier back in the 90s, bro. We had cheap rent. We had chicks and shit, man. You could get a girlfriend. Pussy was easy to get, man. A lot of things was easier to get, bro, back in the 90s, bro. In the early 2000s. It's the men that got greedy, bro. It's the simp manginas who are doing this shit, bro. The simps. They fucked the country up. Because let me tell you, real alpha men wouldn't have allowed that fucking dating apps to come into the country. America is a whore, man. They allow everything that come in here that makes money. The golden days. Yeah, the golden days, man. Back in the 90s, pussy was a lot easier to get, man. Back in the early 2000s, 2001, 2002, 2003, blood, you could snap your fingers and be in the bed with a female. Back in those days. It was a lot easier to get girlfriends, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was picky and choosy in my 20s, bro. I wasn't settling down. I had too many women. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a dude with an average girl right now next to me with a Benz. You know what I'm saying? He got a Benz. He got a Mercedes Benz. You know what I'm saying? This is where your average female is going to. Dude with bread. I remember when rent was like $1,200. It was a lot easier to win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all had rotations back then, bro. Back in the early 2000s, back in the 90s, we had rotations galore. I had rotations, man. I used to have women I used to be able to go to a booty call with. I used to have females knocking on my door after they done went to the club or whatever. I had females knocking at my door. I did just wanting the dick, right? That shit don't happen no more, man. You know what I'm talking about? A female, she comes straight from the club. She come knock at your door. You let her in. You smash that pussy, and then she leave. That shit don't have to happen no more, bro. It don't happen no more like that. I used to have a bottom bitch. When all else fails, I used to go straight to the bottom bitch. I don't have a bottom bitch no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a bottom bitch no more. I used to. You know what I'm saying? Not like what it used to be, though. You know what I'm saying? Not like what it used to be. So, a lot of men, let me tell you, if you don't seek riches, if you don't seek resources, bud, you will stay here for the rest of your life without a girlfriend, or you'll be struggling for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you're going to be in jail for the rest of your life. That's what it feels like to not be able to get a girlfriend. It's like you feel like you're in jail. And now you got to like get resources to get out. Or you're going to stay in there. You get money, you get money, you'll get an edge over other men, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get money. That's all I gotta say, man. Don't listen to these dating coaches talking about, man, money don't solve your women problems. Or what they say. If you were average before the money, you'll be average after the money. Or if you're below average before the money, you'll be below average after the money. Not in the third world country. Not in the fucking second world country. Hell no. Get your passports, bro. Whenever you can. You know what I'm saying? Get your passports. Cause that's the only way you'll be able to fucking have a better life, man. If you're struggling in the dating market, the only way you're gonna have a better life is that you get your passports. You know what I'm saying? That's the only answer. I don't care if it takes you 5 years, man. It just takes you 5 years. It beats forever. Hello. What's up, dude? What's
What's
up?
the deal? What?
One ticket. I matched another two numbers. Now, like when you got three match, that's almost. That's for me. Sorry. Good, good. I'm good. Hanging out. Getting it done.
Do you want only one? Two for four?
No, no, no.
Only one? It's eight. Hello.
Oh.
Ready? Alpha. Hello. Have a nice
You
night.
too. Have a good night. Okay. All right. So that girl, she's a cute girl, man. Well, you know what? I guarantee that she got a boyfriend too. Ain't no such thing as single women out here, bro. All these men to compete with and shit. Fuck out of here, dude. What is wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go chill for a little bit, man. Go chill for a little bit. I ate a little bit. I'm about to eat some more later on. Yeah, she was that girl. She's a nice looking, nice six. The one I was talking to. She got a nice thick, you know what I'm saying? She looked good in jeans. But I don't really approach females no more, man, unless they really show me that they like me. Other than that, man, fuck all that, man. And, they gotta show me they really like me for me to like try to hit on them. You know, I mean, she kind of flirts with me with her fucking body language and shit. You know, but that don't mean nothing. So get your passport, guys. It's not gonna get any better, man. It's not gonna get dating world. Let me tell you, a lot of you guys too, man. We getting older, we losing looks and shit. You gotta focus on getting that bread, bruh. You're losing looks, you're losing your hair. You know what I'm saying? If you a guy that's, a 6 or a 7, the older you get, bruh, you're gonna start coming down, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Them looks, let me tell you. Some of you guys are Tyrone's, man, but that Tyrone status don't last forever, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that money, you know what I'm saying? Get your passport and get out of this fucking country before you get too old nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think about it. Look, man, my plans is to fucking hit this jackpot and then move out of the country. That's my plan. It might take me a few years to hit this jackpot, but eventually I'll hit it. And because the dating world can only get, it only get worse. The dating world can only get worse from here, man. You know what I'm saying? It can only get worse. It's not gonna get any better. The next thing they're gonna come out with is another TikTok or something, or another Tinder or Bumble. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna another OnlyFans. They're gonna keep on coming out with shit like that, bro. Sorry, man. I had to take a piss. Okay, I'm done, man. No, nothing tonight. I'm gonna go back out later on. You know. But I'm saying, bro, it's pretty much a wrap out here, man. A lot of guys, you know, start saving up, start investing and stuff like that, so you can get your financial independence on, bro, and then fly the country. That's the only answer. You know what I'm saying? Or you could get filthy rich and stay inside this country, but I don't want to stay inside this country if I'm rich. I might go broke again. You go live in another country with $10 million, you stay in that country forever. A lot of guys, I don't understand, like, you know, they become multi-millionaires and they stay inside this country, okay, and they lose it all. They go back to being broke again. Man, if you would have like left the country with $10 million, you would have stayed in Thailand for the rest of your life, busting all kinds of nuts and living a really good life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. It's taking your life back and living a good life. Because other men out here, let me tell you, they done made it hell for the average man. You see what I'm saying? They done made it hell for the average man when it comes to dating and shit, bro. They really fucked us up. They really screwed the average man up. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't trying to fix nothing, bro. Because it don't affect them. It don't affect the elites. It don't affect them. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, I'm going to end the video, man. I'm about to sit here and get on the internet and drink this water and shit like that and take a long break. I'll be back out doing some more DoorDash late night. I might get back on later on, man. But like I said before, man, this dating market is pretty much screwed. It's over. No matter who you are, bro, if you ain't got no status and money, you're gonna struggle. Okay, or if you ain't top tier looks, 8, 9, or 10 in looks, you're gonna struggle. I can imagine the guys who are at the top of the food chain struggling. I can imagine the dudes with looks struggling with the dudes who got looks and money at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Dudes who got looks and money at the same time. That's the dude, the broke dude who got only looks competition. You see what I'm saying? He only got looks, he ain't got no money, but guess who he competing with? The dude who got looks and money at the same time. That's who he competing with. So I can imagine him like fucking 6s and 7s all day long. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you guys have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment, donate. Donate to the channel, donate to the cause. I'm out. Peace. Take care and bless.